5 ways to instantly improve your website. Hi guys, it's Sam Day here from DeyTips.com, helping serious entrepreneurs like you to boost sales to your products and services online using simple but super effective online marketing tips and tricks. If you are a serious entrepreneur, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and click that bell notification button as well, so you never miss a tip that could help you to boost your online earnings. Now, in this video, I'm speaking about 5 tips that you can utilize on your website to help you to increase the effectiveness of your site and how your website represents your company. Now, your website is normally the one-stop shop where your potential customers and maybe even big name clients will come to kind of assess whether or not it is worth doing business with you. So you want to make sure that you get your website right. My very first tip to help you improving your website for increased business is consistency. Now, you want to be consistent across your website in terms of the color scheme that you use, also the messaging that you use across your website as well, and the overall style of your website should be consistent. And if you're using platforms such as Squarespace, they make this super easy for you to do, whereby you have to kind of pick a font and a color scheme for your entire website. Now, if you don't have a designer or a developer working on your website and you're doing it yourself, just make sure that each page of your website has a consistent theme to it. You're using the same font style, you're using similar colors, and hopefully those colors that you're using also match the colors on your logo. Simple things like this just help to make your brand look a little bit more professional. You also want to do your best to make sure that this branding is also kept consistent across the social media platforms that you utilize as well. So on your website, you want to use the same kind of color scheme that you're using on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, if you are marketing there as well, which you should be. And if you're not and you want some tips and advice on how to start marketing on these platforms, I'll leave a few videos in the description down below to help you get started on social media. My second tip is to have one main call to action on your website. Now, for me, I have the formula which I give away for free on my website, and people can download that to learn the essential marketing tips and tricks to start generating leads and sales to their business. That's the one formula that I promote across my social platforms and also on my website. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't have additional products and additional services that I offer, but it means that someone's not confused when they come to my website thinking, what should they do? Where should they opt in? What should they buy? There's one thing that I'm constantly promoting. Now, you might be an e-commerce website and you might be thinking, Sam, I don't have any informational products that I can give away. What should I be promoting on my website? Well, yes, you want to be promoting your catalog of products, but your one main thing that you really push on your website might be a 10% off discount on all of your products. And when someone enters their name and an email address, maybe they get sent a code that they can utilize on your website for a 10% discount. Now, if you're an e-commerce site, this is something that you're going to really want to push. You're going to really want to kind of push that campaign across your website and on your social media platforms as well, so that people have a clear idea of what it is that you're pushing, a clear idea of the next step that you would like them to take after they read an article on your website, or after they visit the homepage on your website, or after they find you on social media. The bottom line is, don't make your website too confusing with too many calls to actions, trying to get people to do so many things. Get them onto your email list with one main call to action and one main offer, and you can always send them additional offers via email once you have their information. My third tip to help improving your website is something that I see a lot of companies ignoring, and that is making it super simple for your website visitors to contact you. Now, you want to make sure that you have a contact page on your website that people can easily navigate to find your contact information. Remember, these are people who are hopefully going to give you money, if not now, then later on down the line. So if they have any issues or any questions whatsoever and the answer is not immediately obvious to them, you want to make sure that they have a way to contact you, and having your information on a contact page just makes it super simple and super easy. If you want to go that extra mile, you can also leave your email address in the top right hand corner of your website, or maybe even in the footer of your website as well, so that people can actually find the important information, maybe your email address, maybe a link to your Twitter or your Facebook, so that people can send you a message. Now, if you're really trying to level up the way in which people can contact you, you might even want to include a chat box on your website as well. These are becoming increasingly important. So if any of your website visitors has any questions about your products, your services, or your company in general, then they can quickly leave their query on your website without even having to email you. My fourth tip goes for if you're selling your products or your services directly through your website, and that is to have a very clear refund policy. Now, I see a couple of website owners who have a no refund policy, and I think that that is a terrible idea. Now, if you do have a refund policy, I'd say to have it for at least 30 days so people can get their money back if they're not 100% satisfied with the service or product that they received. Now, this just gives people that reassurance that they can actually purchase from your website, and even if they don't get what they expected to get, they can get their money back as long as they return the item. Now, what you may find when you actually do implement a refund policy is that there's actually only a tiny percentage of people who actually want a refund. As long as your product or your service is of high quality, then your refund rate should be fairly low. But this will help to increase your sales because it gives people an extra incentive to actually purchase your product. And my final tip in this video is to make sure that you retain your positive testimonials and include them somewhere on your website. Now, you might actually have a dedicated testimonials page, or you might use those testimonials on your sales pages or the pages for your products or your services. And if you are selling products directly on your website, then you might want to actually include the Google reviews on your website as well, so that when people purchase, they can actually review your products as well. So verified purchasers can actually comment and give your product a review, and the more positive reviews you get, the more likely new people who come to your website and who are looking at your products and services pages, when they see those reviews, they're more likely to actually make a purchase because you have built some sort of social proof. Now, this is why it's super important as well to be active on social media, because people might not necessarily leave a review or a testimonial on your website, but they may actually tweet out to you on Twitter or reach out to you on Facebook or on YouTube or on Instagram, and they might leave their reviews there. So if someone is kind of skeptical about your brand, or if they want to know more about you, then they're likely to check you out on social media. And if people are saying positive things about you, then they are a lot more likely to actually make that purchase on your website. So make sure you are actually allowing people to leave reviews. Make sure you're keeping record of your testimonials and including them somewhere on your website to build that credibility and social proof. So if there's at least one of these things that you haven't implemented yet on your website, I recommend going to your site and really thinking about how you can implement these strategies most effectively to help you improve your website. I do really hope that this video helped you out, and if it did, what will help you out even more is my formula. Now, my formula is completely free. This is the guide to generating leads and sales online to your business. I will leave a link to it somewhere in the description down below, and also somewhere on the screen, so make sure you click that and go and download your absolutely free copy. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please click the like button down below and make sure you share this video with a friend. If you have any additional questions or comments, then leave them for me in the comment section. But until next time, watch some of my other great videos. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more awesome business related content. Have a great day. Make sure you download the formula, and I will see you soon.